I'm gonna live stream. Boop, boop. All right. So last time we went literally deathless. The entire split. That crap was crazy. And we're just gonna keep that wave going. No deaths, trust. Looks like we gotta fight Wally. I don't really want to use Storming for the Wally fight. If I remember correctly, I think Wally literally has sauce. We're using Melmetal now because it resists Ghost and Dark with the Steelworker ability. I'll go to Blade. Alright, let's get it. Right into it. Not even scared. Who needs to look at his team? It's an Obstagoon. We set up the low visibility. I just flat out outspeed and kill with Aura Sphere. And he can't hit me with Fake Out. He could Sucker Punch me, but I have Shadow Shield. This crap is free. That was a crit. Run my Fade. Get a Soul Eater. Chomp? Alright. What if I just go for the roll? I shouldn't go for the roll. I want to, but I shouldn't go for the roll. Okay, he's going for Dragon Claw. The Blade is perfect here. It has Levitate for ground. I resist that. The Blade is so perfect. The Blade is a perfect freaking Monster Mega Birdage. You cannot do any mother trucking damage. I will just Swords Dance on you right now. I will SD, and you cannot win. I will SD up. I will SD up. I will SD, I will SD, I will SD up. Armor-ish. This'll kill me with another trucking armor cannon. Right, armor cannon's coming out. Let's switch to Zoe. Damage. Lowers Spadef. I can never be crit. What, does he have like an ability that does more damage on first turn? No. I know I did so much damage. I guess I'm gonna TP. God darn. And then we'll go to Bone Zone. There's no more fog, but my Shadow Bone's super effective. You can get dicked. Bink. We're in the Bone Zone. You're immune. You have Queenly Majesty. That's so bad. You also have a Focus Sash. You deal a lot of damage with Shadow Ball. Joke's on you. Pretty cracked. Nice resist. I will say that the Spadef drop is pretty damn bad. He's going to use Mystical Fire. I think now's a good time to go to Eradicate, even though I am going to get a Spatak drop here. I think I just go for it. I won't die to a crit. And watching me just get this Omni boost, though. I finally got the Omni boost. I can't even believe it. It's meant to be. Give me another one. Another one. I did not get another one. That was crazy. Intim. There's a perfect Aura Sphere moment. Aura Sphere can never miss. We have speed. We're eating it. Out of my face. Rose Raid. You can't do jack, bro. The card was clean. Not too bad. So I don't have a single ground type in my box, do I? That's pretty bad. But I do have Breezing as an electric immunity with Lightning Rod. I feel like I kind of have to go for it. I'm gonna drop the Blade, even though I do think it's quite good. Alright, let's see what we got in here. If I get burned on something like Marowak, it'll be over. I wonder if Marowak can get burned. Same with Melmetal. You can't do jack to me. It turned me into an electric type? Wait. What? Why am I not a ghost type anymore? I don't even understand. I legitimately don't understand what happened. Was that a bug? Well, that's annoying. Alright, he's gonna Ice Beam. Looking like Psychic and Psychic into Psywave is the play here. Fire. You're not fighting type in this game. I mean, I don't know. I shouldn't risk it. Well, I can never be crit. But you do have hyper aggressive. I probably shouldn't risk it. Plasma Fists are coming out. I'm gonna go to Sanguine, I guess. You don't have like Mold Breaker, do you? No. So I get a Spit type boost due to Lightning Rod, and I just kill with a Weather Ball. I do not outspeed. But I hard resist all of his attacks. Kind of correct. Crash. The drop in defense is a little bit cringe, but I'm gonna stay in. Heliomoto is here, getting rid of my rain. Kinda cringe. He's going for Thunder. No, he's not. He's going for Heat Wave, which actually does a good amount of damage to me. We got all the weather going up. I do not outspeed. His strongest move is Heat Wave or Scorching Sands or Thunder. Actually, Thunder is easily his strongest move. In that case, let's go back out to Sanguine. We get back Lightning Rod, Rain's up, so Heat Wave will do significantly less. Now he can't do jack. This thing's pretty cracked, I'm not even gonna lie. So I don't outspeed, but you have dual wield, meaning that Ice Beam can kill me. So rain is up. Yet Searing Shot is absolutely killing me. Yo, we lost? I need a good switch into Zoe, I think. Fire, Electric, Ice. So he has all stabs. Oh man, this is rough. I need a slow pivot into Bone Zone. But I don't know if I can get a slow pivot off. This is freaking rough, dude. Bone Zone's not going to be able to live through this thing in a 1v1. It needs to be full HP. Burns me. And that's what the rain up to. Ice Beam is guaranteed. You know what, in hindsight, it would have been better to just hard swap to Zoe on the Searing Shot because of rain. I didn't think about that. Okay, so in that case, let's go back to Gelatinous, bait the Searing Shot. How many turns of rain do we have? Enough. Alright, hopefully this works. It's gonna be tight. He frostbites me. He does have Lorb, so I could technically just keep pivoting. But I'm out of HP. So the real kicker here is that now it's either Plasma Pulse or Searing Shot. I guess Sanguine would be fine on either. Ice Beam is killing me at the end of the day. What is the play here? If I switch to Zoe on Plasma, I think it probably dies. Well, it probably doesn't die this turn, but I'll be kind of stuck. And he shot Garat now at speed. It's 129 speed. It's a speed tie. That's pretty rough. I think I'm just gonna have to stall out his life orb. He flame bursts like a dumbass. Ice beam kills with dual wield, man. Alright, I'm gonna have to send in Bone Zone. It's the only way. Yo, we lost. He doesn't take damage if it's an immunity. I'm not stalling this out. I'm gonna have to sack something. Sanguine can't go down, it's too good. Man, if only I had a priority attack. I just can't eat ice beams. I hate these frostbites, man. In hindsight, I should have saved the Zoe switch so I could kill with Psywave. If I didn't get frostbitten, by the way, I absolutely would have killed this thing. That is so annoying. It's random move. I guess Aurelion. I don't even know. Eradicate might be able to live in Ice Beam. Maybe. Why did he go for that? I don't even understand. So fun fact, I was never living Ice Beam. Like, it's not even close. I'm about to lose my guillotine into this. It's just too easy. It's just too easy. The speed tie is so free. I mean, I just outspeed. That was crazy. I did not deserve to get out of that deathless. So, I think there's a problem with my team. I think I need to pick between Diplin and Melmetal. But Diplin is a much better pivot. It just is. Because it has Regenerator. Oh, man. Realistically, oh shoot. Realistically, I just need to be able to get Marrow in. This kind of is tough. Freezing was pretty good in that fight, though. Yeah, like if they got ice type moves, I'm kind of just screwed. I mean, I don't know. It was a pretty specific scenario, but... And I think if I didn't get frostbitten, it would have been freaking free on Zoe. Let's stick with it. Kilowatt roll, this thing easily outspeeds, it literally air blowed. This crap is free though. Did I outspeed this? Well, not in the tailwind now. This Volt Tackle does some damage, hold on. God damn. Thank you for letting me get the kill. Appreciate that. Trode comes out. HP Ice. Wow, this team cannot hit Garena at all. Aurelion is free here. Quad resist. Wow. This thing's insane. I think realistically, this should be fine. I still got 5 turns of fog. This is still at full HP. I'm gonna assume that Bone Zone can kill it with the attack boost. Shadow Bone. Get Shadow Boned. Doesn't affect Lamau. See what you got, Kilowattrel. So you charge every single time you send in. That's so correct. Yeah, Volt Switch crit will kill me, unfortunately. Electro Ball might even be able to kill me. Actually, it does. Yeah, it sees kill. It's interesting that it shows it here, but not on the damage calc. Yeah, Electro Ball's coming out. We can send in Sanguine here. You can't do jack. My man Sanguine, bruh. Emo. Ultra Ball. Apparently it sees to kill with Electro Ball. But it shouldn't. It should do 0 damage with Electro type moves. That's why it says 0. That's weird. Yeah, I'm kind of chilling actually. Nice flinch, bro. Not bad. Sanguine's doing good. That's my man breezing. Okay, see now that fight went well. Galvantula Silk makes some traps and they're leaving their sticky webs. I'm not playing with that. Dare I try the Ludicolo plus Lilligant Dancer strat for this double? This guy free. I did not consider that. Chatter's Life Orb damage. Rebecca Chatter's shield. Yeah, I think that matters. Crunch is fine, but not necessarily good. I'm an Omnious Wind. And now I get this Omni Boost, trust. Range. Ice. Ice Fang's pretty strong. But it can't kill me even with a crit. And I'm gonna get the Omni Boost. I did not get the Omni Boost. I have to make sure I'm not missing anything. He's Choice Banded into Ice Fang. He doesn't have any cryo abilities or anything. I think this is GG. And I'm gonna get the Omni boost. Or not get the Omni boost. Porygon Z. Hack. Your fringe. This thing is ass. AKB Yama's coming out. Scope Lens of all things. Crits hit weakest defense. I see. So honestly, Deadeye hitting my physical defense? That might actually screw me. Let's pivot on the AKB to Zoe. We cannot be crit. Got that fog on him. Zap Cannon's coming out. I'll hit him up with the slow TP. Into the Bone Zone. Greater Spirit will give us an attack buff. The fog goes away. I hit him with a cleanest of Shadow Bones, and that's GG. As long as there's no Sash or Surdy. What? How does it live? Like, actually. Oh, he's Tactical Vest. That blows my mind. Oh, I actually outspeed. I could use Bone Club. Alright, well, you're pumping. I'll send out Aurelion. Eating it up. Sludge Wave is coming out. I'll leech him. He can never crit me. We slow flaring leaf. The super hot goo, or cracked. Let's go back to the Bone Zone. Bink. Clean. So, what is the vibe here? So if I wanted to try the Victorious and Ludi strat, the time is now. I'm just saying, getting all those grass pledges off is gonna be freaking good. I don't frickin' know. This is kind of a mega cringe. I feel like I don't have enough info for this. I feel like I low-key just want to run up Marrow in Garatna and just see what happens. This is gonna be rough. Oh no! Okay, I'm going in super unprepared for this. The Mountain Chunk. Okay, Klinklang is not too scary. At least not yet. Mountain Chunk against Marrow is pretty scary though. I don't think my Omnious Wind hits both. Okay, I think I gotta Calm Mind then. I gotta commit. I think it's fine, just commit. Hold on. Yeah, no. Commit. So Fire Punch is a guaranteed kill. 68. I think it's slow as dick. Yeah, this is tough. I think Gelatinous has got this. Or Aurelion. We can do Aurelion. I have an idea. Clean. Burn. All those hits on a single burn, bro. Okay. Did my Calm Mind go off? It did. I'm just gonna do it again, screw it. My man says protect. Okay, I think we're chilling. We're gonna Breaking Swipe to weaken them. Give me a burn. Nice. Aurelion did just take some pretty massive damage, admittedly, but we lowered their attack. Klinklang's burned. So realistically, we should probably leave Klinklang in. It's also -6 speed. That's pretty cool. My Diplin's actually faster than it, funnily enough. Really? So the most that this thing can do to my Diplin is 37 HP. I could Fluttering Leaf. I'm feeling a little risky business. Could also just Calm Mind again. I think now's the time, now that their attack is dropped, to be fair. Yeah, let's stall a turn. I can't even kill this thing. You know what will kill, though, is Fluttering Leaf plus Aura Sphere. But then I won't get Soul Eater. I guess I'm just gonna go for the 2-shot. Yeah, I can't really afford to just let this keep happening, so I'm gonna Aura Sphere this. I low-key want to Fluttering Leaf, but I think I'm just gonna hard swap to Gelatinous. It's fine. Negative damage. Kill that. I'm not going to be slower than this Clang is the problem. I want Clang to stay in. Oh, wait. No, I need to kill with Eradicate so I can heal. I guess I'm just going to pivot back to Aurelion. That'll kill, I'll heal. Blazing Torque. To Gradina, Ampharos does not do much at all, unless it crits. If it crits with Dragon Pulse, I just die. And cry. Nice. We're going perfect. Some more Soul Eater, we'll regen. Arashine. It has Mother Trucking Power Spot. It also has Fake Out, but it can't hit Gelatinous. Is it like Fairy type or something? It is. So my issue with this is that, okay, I feel like AI will prioritize Fake Out, though. So it'll probably Fake Out Melmetal over going for, say, Moonblast on Giratina. So I'm safe this turn to go for an attack, I would say. I think now's the time to Omnius win, to be fair. I don't have... I have one more turn of Eerie Fog. Now's the time. Ominous Wind can kill Irishine. I really do think it's gonna fake out. But in case it doesn't... Okay. Nice. We get the roll. Alright, this is free. It's crazy how Giratina is just not that strong. Like, what the heck? Thunderbolt, Steel Beam, try attack. Ah, shoot. Alright, well, don't get crit then. You have multi-headed? Bodge. Thunderbolt definitely has a chance of killing Gelatinous here. I got a crit, easy. Scalder Electro Shot is coming out. Might work. Illuminate. So why does that keep happening? Is that a bug? Or does Illuminate always just get rid of ghost typing? Removes ghost type on target when landing an attack. What a specific change. That is rough. Oh, whatever. Alright. So all Watson trainers are down. So this is where it gets a little serious. So Watson leads with a Tapu Koko, which has Levitate, Electro Surge, Drizzle. It's setting up all the bullcrap. I want to say one of my only ways to realistically handle this thing is Choice Scarf, Glamora. I need something to handle this Clawtificer. Because Giratina can't. Do I even use Giratina in this fight? I mean... what are the chances that Marrow could just, like, come in on Tapu Koko and just one-shot it? You know what? It totally will. Wait, it totally will. It's not close. This thing is so much frailer than I realized. Okay. So that handles that problem. Marrow lead into just kill Koko. I have confidence. So how am I going to handle Clawtificer? Ice Beam, Searing Shot, Plasma Pulse, Hydro Pump. All with dual wield. The problem is Ice Beam. I just have no Ice Beam switch-ins. Unless I want to use the Goat Marini. Is Thunder super effective against this thing? It's Ice, Electric, Fire now. I don't think super effective against Clawtificer. God damn, Yasuo's so fast. Bro, I got nothing. I'm not even gonna lie. But I also know that I shouldn't just run up and just Prage. I mean, okay. I could pivot. I don't know if Cosmoem can eat 2 of these attacks. It also has a Focus Sash. Dude, this thing sucks. I mean, this is not going to hit as hard as the Life Orb one, to be fair. But with the Focus Sash, I can't really use Marowak either. I'll just get Hydro Pumped. We would need a slow pivot, but I think theoretically Cho'Gath could do it. Right. But keyword, we would need a slow pivot, so we would need to be able to teleport out from Cosmoem. I think I'll drop Melmetal in this fight. Melmetal has not been as good as I thought it would be. Only thing it needs to not be is Hydro Pump. Actually, I think that would be fine. Worst case scenario, Giratina does speed tie with it. But realistically, I just need Tyrantrum to be able to come in. Alright, I think I got the squad. Far too many dragons, but That's another mon that's weak to Ice Beam, by the way. And I got rid of one of my ice resists. I have 4 mons weak to ice. I have 1 resist, but it's on a mon that really can't afford to come in. Do I get rid of Giratina? I think I do, actually. I don't think this is the Giratina fight. Gouging Fire is an option because it's not actually weak to ice. But I think I'd rather bring an ice resist if I had the choice. You're weak to ice. I guess I could go back to Melmetal, but I actually don't think it's the correct play. All these freaking electric types on the field. Oh, FOE ball, I'll bring back Giratina. It'll be fine. Trust. No dialogue necessary. Just run up. Alright, Coco comes out, has butt for defenses. So we're just going to Shadow Bone. Light work. Electros. You do eat a Shadow Bone. This one's actually speedy too, and it has the Electrosite. I've never even seen Mega Electros. I didn't know we had this. Heal half the damage dealt? That is ridiculous. Wait, this thing's actually crazy. I might be screwed. I'm a little bit confused on how it lives Shadowbone in the first place. Alright, what is he clicking into me? Probably Rapid River. I want to say that's a multi-hit move. Aurelion kind of looks like it hard walls this thing anyway. I can set up a leech. Nice Super Hog do. We're out here. Becomes drenched. So that means he moves last in priority bracket. So why did that happen anyway? Or did I get drenched? I got drenched, that makes more sense. That's fine, I wanted to move last anyway, beach ass. He can't do anything. Let's do the slow fluttering leaf. Wow, that was perfect timing. Wow, that was really perfect timing. That was very fortunate. I'll take it. I do indeed outspeed. He has no prio, so he can get dicked. Imagine if Cho'Gath had frickin' Moxie. Speed drops. Electric Terrain's gone. Electric Terrain comes back. Speed drop means I'm slower. He's using Focus Blast. I'm switching to Zoe. Probably should have considered switching to Giratina, TBH. This Spadef drop is really bad. Rising Voltage comes out. We go to Sanguine. Get this attack boost. He literally cannot do anything. Side Shot crit is a little bit worrying, but I think it's fine. I'm just gonna Weather Ball it. He drenches me, which is a little bit cringe, but that's fine. I ran Jula. This thing can't do jack to me. The F drop is cringe. He can't even come in with a crit though. Iron Hands comes out. He's got hands. He finna fake out or... Well, he can't Plasma Fist, so he's gonna fake out. I get a free switch then. I'm thinking Bone Zone's the play. He can never click an Electric type move. Then he'll Plasma Fists. I feel like Mero should be able to eat one physical attack. Wow, I'm just freaking wrong? That's insane. Okay, in that case... Back to Aurelion. We'll just stall out this Electric Terrain. And we'll burn him. He can't do jack. Catch his leech. We swipe, we protect, we swipe, we protect. And that is Watson Deathless. Bro, we're kind of cooking in this run. I don't believe in freebies, bro. Get out of my box. Kind of light, we're not even gonna friggin' lie. That was kind of clean. It was super omega freaking free. Oh my god. New level cap, let's go. The most fun part of the game. Building. Yes, sir. This thing gets recover. Mystic Dance? I didn't realize we were cooking. Fudge. That's really good. Recover's insane. It really is. I think this is the vibe. Restores HP, uses stockpiles in place of PP if available. So Swallow just is a healing move? Are we serious? Wait a minute. I have to find something out. It's 3 PP. But like, that's still a healing move. On a really bulky mon like this. I do feel like Water Gun has a lot of potential. But I don't know, its moveset's so perfect. I think it like take flight. It does. But Volt Switch is probably better. Probably? I actually don't know. It's got too perfect of a moveset, man. I haven't felt like I've been able to use Volt Switch. But it is still a pivoter. I definitely feel like Swallow is the play on this thing, just with how it works. It gets priority moves, bruh, for days. I think we just keep running these really strong weather moves, though. I guess no switch, man. So D-Dance is here. This thing gets Excel Rock. Are we kidding? It's tough. The ability to switch moves on this thing would be crazy. It just needs to be able to set up one D-Dance, bro. I don't know. It's too tough. Plus, it doesn't work with the Eerie Fog anyway. Cosmic Power unlocked. Now what? Cosmic Power has so much potential. It really does. What did I just get rid of? Teleport? Yeah. I'd be giving it literally no way to heal. I think we drop Psywave. I think it just checks out. Damn. On a bone move, though. Now my goat Bone Meringue. Now we're talking. Two times on not very effective is so ridiculous. And ignoring immunities all in one. So I can evolve this thing, but that crap is so cringe. Unless they made Aegislash better in this game and I just don't even know. Which is possible. Yeah, the problem is you have to choose between Shadow Shield and Soul Eater. And you don't get battle, yeah. This one doesn't get battle armor. And it actually is just significantly less bulky. There's no Eviolite. And it actually just has less physical defense. I mean, Spit F-wise, obviously it's way bulkier, but... Wait, yeah, dude. This thing is not close. Yeah, no wonder I've always said Deblade is better. Deblade gets dual wield, bro. Dual wield is significantly better than Keen Edge. It's not close. And the stance change, when you really think about it, is low-key a waste of an ability slot. Yeah, it's not close. Oh man, is it finally time? Yes! Finally got a bulky water. This is probably just a Rocky Helmet switch in. Rough Skin, Rocky Helmet, Poisonous Touch. Aw, shoot. You probably gotta run Battle Armor. Blocks most damage boosting and multi-hit abilities. God. Or Toxic Debris. All of these are cracked. In different ways. But I'm such a Battle Armor Andy. Get the Baneful Bunker. I mean, withdraw's priority, I'm just saying. It has Recover. Yeah, realistically, this thing probably doesn't even need a pivot move. I mean, it'd be nice, don't get me wrong, but... it gets, like, everything else that it could possibly need. Yeah, this thing's running Rocky Helmet, Rough Skin, Regenerator. Probably Battle Armor, realistically. I can't listen to you properly. Please check your mic. Are you serious? This whole time? Is it still bad? Hello? God damn it, I'm gonna have to do a test recording. Chat, tell me if I sound better. Actually, I think... isn't there a way? I can check how I... Let me test this. Testing, testing. 1, 2, 3. Alright, videos. I'm on me. 1, 2, 3. Testing, testing. 1, 2, 3. I mean, I think it sounds okay. Maybe I fixed it. Okay, anyway. I think I want to do battle armor. There's just so much more bulk. The ability not to be crit is so crazy. Okay, so how can I run this best? Imagine safe passage, though. How long have you been playing? I've played this specific game for quite a few years now, on and off, like through the updates. This is low-key my first time locking. This is my first attempt nuzlocking this game on current beta patch. Like every single update, it feels like the game is just so different. Like there's so many more new mons and stuff like that. It's always fun to come back to. I could do something like Whirlpool, I guess. That's kind of cringe. Eliminates all stat changes. Yeah, I guess I don't have a pressure mon anyway. That might be the play. But then yeah, I'm also probably going to bring Queen Gambit back now that it has the stuff. Wondering if I want to run like... Does it get like body press? Is that a thing? No. This thing gets spiky shield? Causes bleeding on contact, huh? I'll keep Baneful Bunker, but that is interesting. I guess Venoshock makes sense, right? Over Spike Cannon. I'm not running any offensive... What's it called? Yeah, I guess this will do. This is fine. But what if I run Attract? I think it's kind of cringe. I mean, it has what it needs, realistically. This thing gets Swallow. Holy crap, this thing gets Swallow. But I also have Recover, so why would I run Swallow? Oh, but I also don't need to run Healing Moose because of Absorbent. Scald is pretty crazy on this thing. Oh! Holy crap, that is busted. Oh, to be fair, Calm Mind is just better, isn't it? Are you on YouTube? Yes, I am. Later Men are on YouTube. Or Later Men are VODs. Crackle Slam. Oh, wait, I didn't even level these things up. I'll just level everything up and then I'll run up. I'm excited to see Queen Gambit's new stuff. Yeah, we are Nuzlocking with randomized encounters on Elite difficulty. Sticky Web is pretty crazy. The Wild Swing. We got Gigaton Hammer. Do everybody against Steel, by the way. This thing is definitely cracked. With Ready to Action. I could also definitely just see Steely Spirit. It's a lot of multipliers, to be fair. Like, it might not need to run Ready to Action. But I like Ready to Action. I do. This thing is crazy. It has so many multipliers. Really nice cap. I'm out here, bro. Chrome coat. Wait, what? Are we serious? Putting a wall that raises Spadef. Does this set up a light screen? That is bust. Wait. Is this real? Is this real life? Glitzy. A wall that raises Spadef. I feel like it has to be. It's light screen. So far, Warwick is solid, just not correct. Finally, we got Fury Swipes. It's Jover. High crit rate, Keenage boost. I feel like Wukong is like a sleeper hit. Where do you get it? I think I got this at like GameStop like freaking 7 years ago or something. Alright, well, this is freaking correct. Wukong might have to join the team, to be honest. Darkest Lariat's another fist move. We have the arrow moves unlocked. Yes, sir. This is the split where Queen Gambit comes online, bro. Alright, Scourge Shot is saying. So, here's the question. Mythical arrows? Arrow moves become special and deal 30% more damage. I kind of need to, because they're all physical, right? Yeah. Devious Shot. Venom Bolt. We are coming online, my guy. So we're definitely doing Blitz Arrow over Aura Sphere. I think Blazing Arrow is kind of a must as well. Devious Shot. The Scourge Shot definitely needs to stay. It's Prio. Do any of these moves have high crit rates? Oh, it does. A Devious Arrow Strike, +1 crit chance, 50% bleed chance, Archer boost. Archer boost? Yeah. This is really interesting. So I don't have a Steel type arrow move, shockingly enough. Oh, I have Homing Fletch I could do. These all have high crit rates? Bro, screw all of this. I'm about to run Scope Lens. The Blitz Arrow is not a high crit rate move. I think that alone... 100% flinch chance, though. 100% burn chance... 50% bleed. That's crazy. Cannot miss. Okay, so I'll get rid of the Blitz Arrow. The Homing Fletch. Spirit Shackle also has a high crit rate, bro. It is really fast. But I still feel like Obscured Shot is just too useful to not run. I can switch moves, I'm just saying. So yeah, theoretically, that should be +2, so I have 0.5% chance to crit at all times because of Super Luck. I think if I run Scope Lens, it's guaranteed crit. Low-key running on Wukong, though. I think I want to focus more on my pivoting. Which low-key means that I probably shouldn't be using Giratina. Giratina's been good, though. And it just got Recover and Mystical Dance. I mean, Marrow works with pivoting. Something like this does make sense, to be fair. Fairy Swipes has a high crit chance. I could just run Scope Lens on this, to be fair. I'm also an advocate for Focus Sash, potentially. But it does got that monkey business on her. You know what? Crazy take. I'm thinking Silk Scarf. Then you can have the Scope Lens. This thing's gonna hit so freaking hard. I mean, theoretically, it's guaranteed crit, assuming no battle armor. I could low-key test it. So Devious Shots, 1,000 arrows, I'm out here. That was a crit. Blazing Arrow, also a high crit chance. I think that was a crit. Homing Fletch. 1,000 arrows again. It was a crit. God damn it. Blazing Arrow. It was a crit. Blazing Arrow. It was a crit. Yeah, it's 100% crit chance. It was a crit. I wonder why Homing Fletch did more damage to that, by the way. Oh, because I think it had Nocturnal, yeah. Is it possible to obtain Premier Balls in this game? Yeah. I mean, you could just catch Mons with whatever you want. Any ball you want. Like, the game just gives you every single ball. Just aesthetic. Okay, I think this seems really strong. I like what we have. We're focusing more on pivoting. Yeah, I mean, I do really like Marowak, but honestly, it's kind of hard to get it in, isn't it? That's why I have pivoters. I just gotta get the slow pivot at the end of the day. I absolutely think Yasuo is insane. We have guaranteed crit. That's a Cosmoem. Got the bleed. First encounter. Crab Bruiser. Look at this dude. There's definitely a few good things here. Let's see what we get. Crab Bruiser. Never used this thing before. What should we nickname this? Give me a nickname, chat. Let's check it out. Crab Bruiser. So it's the final evolution of Crabominable. I remember this thing used to look different, by the way. It got a new sprite. Fighting Dark. Super Slammer moves hit twice. That's kind of crazy. Never moves lower defense? Are we serious? Ignores defense and accuracy checks. Never moves hit Spadef. Get a 1.1 power boost. I think it's always denting blows. It also has battle armor. I mean, can't go wrong with that. Oh, this thing didn't have battle armor. Wait. This thing's insane. I like it. What games do you like to play? I play a lot of Nintendo games. I play indie games like Isaac and Spelunky and stuff like that. Play a lot, actually. My channel if you're interested. Let's go with... You know what? I'm gonna not nickname it, actually. Get used to the Crab Bruiser name. This thing seems pretty freaking good, I gotta say. Soul Crusher. It's always denting blows. Interesting. I mean, this doesn't work super well with Jackhammer. That's pretty cool, though. I need hammer moves. Wild Swing. Eh. Brutal Swing, that works. Oh, but Darkest Lariat is also a hammer move, I think. Drain Punch is here. It's not a hammer move, though. Megaton Hammer. Ignores Protect is kind of crazy. Alright, hold on. What does it currently have? Alright, Darkest Lariat's a fist move, so I gotta get rid of that. Yo, smashing realities. This will always be one of the funniest names for a move to me. Moving weather and terrain is pretty cool. Is Darkest Lariat secretly a hammer move as well? Probably not. Yeah, not quite. Character most preferred in Pokemon? Friggin', I don't know. Blaziken's my favorite mon. Okay, but smashing realities, though. Probably just want like Drain Punch or something. Or I could kind of see Mach Punch. That'd make a lot of sense. It's still a strong mon at the end of the day. Smashing realities. I think this thing's sick. This is gonna be really good with Tactical Vest. You know what? I think I do want to run Drain Punch. It's tough, admittedly, because I think its moveset's really good. But I probably don't need Spine Breaker. I think I low-key need Mach Punch, though, is the thing. Do I want to try to fit that on the team? Low-key tempting. I'll wait for now. But I do think that's a very solid contender. Oh shoot, first encounter. A Larvitter. Let's go with Machukin. That's my man Rex, bro. That thing is not evolving until way too late. Jupiter. Oh, it's battle armor. I'm not using this until it's a T-Tar. Let's be real. Damn, I could have gotten a Pult. That would have been pretty good. Have I got an encounter here? Yes, I have. Oh, so this is where the land is, I see. I'm not even mad because I got frickin' breezing out of it, so... Fudge. God damn. Alright, Route 113. Dialga makes a vengeance. A comeback. Oh, I want this Larvesta so bad. But I really don't want frickin' Fido. Fido's common. But imagine if I just got Dialga. We got Steenie. Interesante. And a Master Ball. The Shelby on. I feel like this thing's good. Yeah, remember this thing. It has frickin' Water Bubble, but it's not a water type. That's a Mega Evolution. Psychic Fairy. With Momentum. So we're going to want to use contact moves. Self-stat drops. Got that triple dive, bro. That's really good. Good miss, though. Kind of cringe. Transmute is contact? Recovers a used item if this attack knocks out the opponent. How interesting. Half recoil? I mean, if you insist. Psychokinetic Slam. Gets flip turn, bro. Triple dive is good, but honestly, missing is so cringe. Okay, but what if this thing gets like freaking wave crash? It does not get a agility on Fort. Okay, this thing is undoubtedly strong. I wonder what his Mega Evolution's like. Still has Water Bubble. Oof, it loses momentum. Losing momentum is really bad. Come on, man. It does get Wave Crash at 46. So in 1 level cap. And Star Crash. Damn, bro. We're gonna go crazy next split. And Flare Blitz. Yo, fudge. I legitimately think this might be better without the Mega. No momentum is pretty cringe. Like, what do you even run with this thing? Sound moves? Yeah, honestly, I think they hard through with this Mega. I mean, Sparkling Aria is gonna hit hard, don't get me wrong, but I mean, it will hit really hard. I think Sparkling Aria probably hits harder than Momentum Wave Crash on the regular. That's most likely accurate, but it's literally only Sparkling Aria. And you have to waste your Mega slot on it. I cut cringe. Yeah, pretty good though. Dude, this on a rain team? Okay, we're building rain teams, bro. We do have a Ludi. Want to continue the rain team. What? Run my fade. Are there encounters here? Yes. Oh wow, we got some good stuff here. Iron Moth, Gibble, Azelf. That's it though. So, do I want to sacrifice an encounter to get something from here? Not really, at least not yet. I feel like Scyther is really cool. Hold on. I really want this thing. Poison Ground Dragon. There's a Cleavor Redux. Look at this dude. Wait, this is actually sick. There's a Scyther Redux Mega. Or a Scizor Redux. Which also has a Scizor Redux Mega. What is happening? What is actually happening? Scyther! The Scytherite R. Does Cleavor get a Mega? Cleavor Redux Mega, bro. What is happening? Poison Steel Dragon seems trash. It is like 6 times weak to ground. Mind Crunch. That's pretty good. This is just a special wall. Poison Ground and Dragon. It has speed boost, that's cool. You can do speed boost, Eviolite. This thing's not very bulky though. I think regular Scyther's bulkier than this thing. Yeah, all these are pretty damn slow, looking at them again. Mega Scyther is like kind of speedy. The best thing about this is you can protect with speed boost, then Mega, and then have Moxie or dual wield. 20% of its speed set additionally. Okay, wait. Mega Scyther might actually be correct. 20% of speed additionally adds dragon type plus moves have a 30% bad poison chance. You could run Spatak actually, Hubris. Oh. You probably run dual wield though for sturdy and stuff. Seems pretty solid. Dude, he gets Ceaseless Edge with dual wield. That's bust. Just think it's battle armor, hold on. All these mods are Omega weak to ground. I do think it's cool, but in a Nuzlocke, I don't know if it's really the play. I think I'm going to just get the rando encounter. There's definitely some good stuff in here. But Scyther's cool. I don't know if I really want it though, to be honest. But I'm the Scyther guy. Whatever, just get the encounter. Gift mons are lame anyway. I got Omega punished. Omega punished. Inversion's pretty cool, though. Oh shoot, this thing got a massive attack boost. Also fast. What the hell? What did they do to this thing? Deny, magic bounce. This thing gets wish? I was asking for a wish passer, but I think this one unfortunately is a little bit too frail to pull that off. It does get wish take flight, hold on. I think this thing is very just okay. I like the forewarn. That's pretty cool. This cannot target the same Pokemon twice. Interesting. Mimikyu is here. And it's cracked in fog, I'm just swinging. Let's get a rando encounter. Give me this Mimikyu. That's a Slowpoke. That's a regener though, hold on. I actually like this is a Slowpoke instead of a Slowbro or something, so I can decide. I think I might actually get Slowking. The thing is, Diplin is the perfect physical pivot mon. And I don't have a good special pivot mon that has regenerators. Is Pete, bro. So, we have a few choices with my man Slowpoke here. I'm thinking Slowking for the Spadef. Also, Mega Slowking is a thing. 180 Spadef, no big deal. Null Psychic Weakness. Always moves always hit. Status moves always hit, I see. And a Shell Armor. And a Psychic Surge. Ooh, Analytic too? Hold on. Oh, crrr. Doesn't get regenerated though, kind of cringe. Yeah, Mega Slowbro gets her generator. That alone makes Mega Slowbro better. I can't even lie. Armor Tail too, kind of crazy. Was unaware. This thing's a sleeper. Anyway, I could just run Slowking, who has Regenerator and Shell Armor. You know, it's not like... This thing isn't as specially bulky as Behemoth or Cosmoem. But with max investment into Spadef, it still has Shell Armor, it still has Regenerator, and it gets Teleport, obviously. I still feel like I low-key need to go for it. And you know what else is crazy? This thing resists ice. It's kind of perfect, isn't it? Oh no, don't tell me this thing only gets Chilly Reception. I'm gonna be so freaking mad. Okay, no, it gets Teleport. Thank God. It gets Shed Tail at 56. What the fudge? I think I need to believe in Diplin is the thing. Like, I think I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna get Slowking, and I'm actually just gonna immediately add it to the team over Cosmoem. I think Cosmoem's really cool, but honestly, Psychic is just not a good defensive typing. It just isn't. It doesn't have resists. Cosmoem gets no healing moves. So it does hit hard with those Psychics with Ancient Idol, but like, honestly, it's just not worth it. Okay, but what if it can get Shed Tail? I cannot. That would have been cracked, though. We're going with Slowking. We're going to immediately add this to the team because that's exactly what I need. Shell Armor. Need Regenerator. We need Spadef. What? User sets light screen and reflect if psychic terrain is active. That's freaking badass. That is so awesome. It's mega sets psychic terrain, I'm just saying. 30% chance to inflict frostbite is kind of crazy. I think Calm Mind is a bit overkill. I can tell you right away this thing's going to be a lot better. It has Analytic, it'll still hit pretty hard. I think something like this makes a lot of sense. It's a simple set, but it works. Probably lefties. Yeah. It doesn't get anything like Toxic or Leech Seed or anything, so Protect is kind of pointless. Guess I could run like a screen. But honestly, it has decent attack with analytic. I think it's fine. I think it's a solid. I really do. No more Cosmoa, man. I can even low-key see heavy-duty boots. But I think sometimes the simple plays are the best. I think just honestly the water typing is going to be huge. So in the mono normal type race, I got kind of destroyed in this tag battle coming up. So like, I'm low-key scared. Oh man, this is gonna be rough. All right, let's get to this final encounter. Mimikyu again. My goat Smoliv is in here. Magnezone's also really good. I'm sure Barraskewda is solid. I think we just get random encounter. That could be really good. That is dupes. I have a Sceptile. Mimikyu acquired. That's really good in Fog. Mogging. Is what the opponents are going to be doing every time I set back up my disguise. I guess you do still lose HP though whenever the disguise breaks, but still pretty cracked, I think. Restores protection in a fog is crazy. Ghost Type moves deal normal damage to normal. It has Overcoat. And Predator is also pretty good. I think Predator is the vibe. It has like decent SpDef too. Stick Dance. Oh shoot, it's a mixed attacker in this? That's different. Very different take on this thing. It gets Dragon and Mystic Dance. What a bust, no? He gets Moonblast, and we hit him with a motherfucking Moonblast. Shadow Ball. I guess I'm down. I think it definitely eat a special attack. Correct. Primal Mimikyu is a thing? We go kind of crazy. So realistically, I remember that they have a Sun team. Trainers. Meteor Falls. This mother trucker. But I mean, there's two. Like the fudge. Increases the party's special attack and SPDF in Sun. This is so bust. Okay, but realistically, I think I see the play already. My man, breezing. I can only see half the team, but I low-key remember some of these mons. There's like a Mega Houndoom. Well, can I just look up Meteor Falls? Oh, Courtney. I see. Houndoom Redux. Dude, yeah, as long as we get rid of the sun, this card is free. Realistically, I think we swap Breezing's EVs to just max HP. like max defense or something. There are a lot of physical attackers here. Actually, I'm kind of lying. There's a lot of special attackers. Yeah, there's more special attackers than physical attackers. We need like a mixed bulk set. Let's do like something like this. And that's the vibe. Okay. I legitimately think Sanguine can do this. The Rain Squad. If I use Swift Swim... I think something like Toxapex is the play, TBH. Can I just, like, aim down one side? I mean, realistically, Cherrim is pretty trash if it doesn't have the sun. Yeah, it really is. It's pretty ass. Do I just use Breezing in my pivots? That's probably a throw. I'm just trying to think of, like, the mons that I'm about to go up against, and, like... realistically, what would be the best? As cool as the Lilligant strat would be, probably not the correct play. I think stuff like Schlong can definitely eat. And as Protect, additionally. Alright, I think we run up Dilly. Dilly-dallying. And you know what? I think the final mon is Giratina. Ominous Wind hits both. That's all I have to say. I'm definitely leading Freezing, though. Okay. This fight's gonna be rough, I gotta say. Sanguine, Shlong, Eradicate. My man Breezing. Grizzle? Get dicked. Okay. So now what? Light work? Light work. Alright, keep Chairman. Let's go ahead and kill Ninetales. Goes for Heat Wave in the rain. We're eating it. I get burned. Very unlucky. Goes for the web. That works for me. I'm faster than Cherim now. Pikachu dies. That's fine. Rain Dish. Cherim really has Rain Dish. That's crazy. Weather Ball is a roll to kill. He could absolutely protect this turn. Infernal Parade, double damage on a burn target. That's so unlucky, bro. I can tell you right now, Cherim's going for Solar Beam. Alright, I'm going for this. That's not good. He went for Solar Beam on Breezing. I did not expect that. So Infernal Parade's gonna be able to kill Breezing now, for sure. I should have Hurricane Cherim. I just need to kill this thing. Infernal Parade. I low-key can only go to Shlong, and I don't have another choice. No burn. Oh my god, I'm gonna lose. Unless Swamper's the absolute GOAT! It has Swift Swim! Ah! Dude, I gave Swampert Swift Swim. I'm so freaking cracked. That's awesome. Okay. Bro, Swampert literally saved the day. I think I protect. They should both see kill into me. Then again, they definitely both see kill into Swamp as well. So kind of irrelevant, TBH. IMO realist dudes in the room. Dude, you get rid of their sun, this is so free. I mean, there's no sun, like, and they don't really have... I guess Weather Ball would be a ghost type move in the fog, wouldn't it? Kind of cringe, but I think that's fine. I think I can work with that. But I don't want to get rid of Swampert's Swift Swim either, so yeah, I think I do protect this turn. Let Swampert do a hit at least. Nice! Let's freaking go, Swamp. Worth. Okay, cool. That worked out really well. This is Hidden Power Ground at 80 base power of all things. It actually cannot kill Billy, but I low-key don't want to leave it in because it's kind of scary. I'm gonna go to Eradicate and potentially set up on this hoe. Of course it clicked Dazzling Gleam the perfect turn that I switched. Damn it, Sligoo. I actually wanted to keep that in. Okay. Why'd they do so much damage? Why did that literally one-shot? What do you have? Adaptability? I didn't know Sligoo got adaptability. What the fudge? So no longer in Shadow Shield. It has a Muscle Band and a Sucker Punch. It still does not do that much damage. I think I'm gonna bait the Spiky Shield / Sucker Punch and click Mystic Dance. Pitfall. Okay. Everyone. So can I Oko? If I can Oko, I may as well just go for it, right? Is there any reason? I guess to bait Sucker Punch and recover on the Shadow Shield. That would be pretty correct. Pitfall's a ground type move. I'm gonna recover, let's see what happens. Pitfall, damn. Alright, hopefully he doesn't play my ass. What's the final mon? Arcanine? Alright, screw it. I'm gonna get one more Mystic Dance. Oh, I'm so cracked. Now I'm gonna get the Omni Boost. Soul Eater, max HP. Intim, but I'm chilling. That's the Omnious Wind. The Omnious Wind. It's Jover for you. Clean. Not bad at all. I think we did really well there. Bum, 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 bum. Dude, that team is so reliant on the sun. In the mono normal type run, I honestly should have just used Kricketune Drizzle. I didn't realize how reliant that team was on sun. I think I'm actually going to end there. That went pretty well. I'm happy with that. Oh, let's back in our mons, our cracked mons. I feel like we should use Mimikyu if we're using Garatina. And we delete Breezing for now. Breezing's so cracked. This is the freaking squad, my guy. He's got that Predator. Doesn't get like a stronger ghost type move, does it? I mean, not really. If only it got a mother trucking pivot move. I can also see this thing being choice specs instead. And just like going all in on the disguise bullcrap. But TBH, Mystic Dance with this is very strong. Like if you get that disguise up and Mystic Dance, like... The problem, though, that I mainly see here is that, honestly, it's not going to do that much damage. It doesn't have that high of an attacking stat. It's 90 base attack. Yeah, it really isn't that strong, is it? Hindsight. Might be better to run this as just like a pivoter. Like, pivot in, do a bunch of damage, kill, and then swap back out to come back in later. Disguise again. Because if you have to use a turn to Misty, whatever the frick. Yeah, honestly, I think this is just kill one thing at a time. I think it's good coverage at the end of the day. It's that T-bolt. That would give you that choice specs. I could definitely also see Opportunist. But I think I'm gonna go Predator. Maybe I should do one more fight. I kind of want to test out this Mimikyu. It's just Maxi. What could possibly go wrong? Let's see. Mega Digit. You have a whole last eye dragon. Oh my freaking god, this is kind of ridiculous. Ganadel is kind of a frickin' beast. Looking at these stats, I should just be able to one-shot this with Marrow. He's in that Meryl one-shot range. I do need a head smash pivot if needed. Blade would be kind of the perfect head smash pivot. What do I need Yasuo for? Everything? That cup is buzzed. Don't sleep. I do think realistically it should be able to live one head smash. This guy Omega cheating. And then I do outspeed, but he does have Opportunist. The real question is, do I think Diplin can live 2? I legitimately don't know. It is very bulky. I think there's a moment in time where I just have to believe. Do I need a special pivoter? Low key, high key. The problem I see here is that Slow King is not good against these special attackers. Yo, it really ain't. This guy kind of ass. Not good against Hydreigon either, what the fudge? I'm getting played. I'm getting diced. I could just choose to believe. What about my goat, Wukong? It's a lot of special attackers. Might actually go back to Cosmone for this specific fight. Still weak to Hydreigon, but I could switch it to Prism Armor for this fight. It would do negative damage, but it doesn't even have Regenerator. Sucks. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna believe in my man Slow King. And if it dies, it dies, whatever. Alright, so from what I understand, Bone Zone should just be able to out-prioritize and OHKO this mother trucker. And we'll be clean. Spider Lair comes out by Shadowbone. Ink. Lycanroc comes up. It doesn't focus sash. Cringe. You could crunch or head smash. Both of which Yasuo should be able to eat one. But that's kind of the issue that I see. I don't know how well it's going to be able to eat it. It is resisted. But it has minimal physical defense. But it's got that battle armor. I think I'd be better off getting a slow pivot into it. I'm going to switch to Aurelion. I do think it should be fine. And we'll get a speed drop, which is huge. Okay. We do eat two. We can never be crit. I guess I'm just leeching? Or am I swiping? Swiping can burn. 30% chance to burn. Fluttering Leaf... Oh, actually, I think it's Fluttering Leaf. Yeah, because then I'll be able to switch in What's-Its-Face. But then again, Sticky Web is still up. Sticky Web's gonna be up, though. Honestly, let it be, because I'm gonna lower its speed again, and it'll still outspeed. This is perfect. Super Hagdu. It's Jover for him. Fluttering Leaf comes out. So he's at -2 speed, by the way. Loki want to go back to Bone Zone. Eradicate definitely outspeeds after -2. I mean, Yasuo is also really good. But it is burned. I could potentially set up here. On Lycanroc, that might not be a play. But it is burned. Let's just see how it turns out. Either way, we get the fog up, which is huge. Or we could just get the Omni boost. I think this should be fine. I'm gonna Mystic Dance. I just gotta be a little bit careful. Defense drops could also be terrible. Alright, Crunch is dealing 75 HP. Max roll. I think I'm fine. Keep going. That was a crit. And a defense drop. Unlucky AF. And you have Opportunist. Do not throw. Wow. I Omega threw just now. Fudge, man. That's actually really bad for me. Okay, it is still burned at the end of the day. I got too greedy. These defense drops are rough. He is still burned. Ain't no way he's dealing enough damage. No. I guess I'm just gonna Fluttering Leaf. Mogging is probably the best way to just get an immediate kill. Because it's pretty safe with this disguise up here. Yeah. We're clean. This is a speed tie. But I have Disguise up. But he also has Multi-Headed. Multi-Headed Flash Cannon... I mean, I'm blocking the strongest hit. I think it'll be okay. And I'm going to win the speed tie anyway. Correct. Throw that. He has Scare. I'm locked in. We're going to swap on that Cross Poison. Yasuo. Clean. I'm not faster than this. That being said, it does negative damage to me with all of its moves because I hard resist. It'll probably just Super Fang here. This should always crit. Nice crit. I think he still should not be able to kill me. He comes close with Dual Wing Beat, but he won't be able to. Scissors and Camerupt. Big hit. Oh, he gets a stamina. I mean... Okay. What does Mega Camu get? He'll get Drought. I mean, I really don't think that this thing is too scary to me. Yeah. I guess the biggest worry that I have is that the additional bulk he'll get from Mega Evolving will be enough for him to live my Devious Shot. Which it definitely could be. Alright, what is he going for here? I guess Soil Drain. Oh my god, he can do for anything. He can do anything but Solar Beam. I feel like Pete should outspeed this, by the way. And kill with Chilling Water. Drought comes out. Ooh, I didn't think about Drought. And he has Magma Armor. It might be cooked. I'm eating it though. Yeah, that's lefties. I do indeed outspeed. Solar Beam does not kill me, shockingly enough. Not even with a crit. 30% less from water type moves. Chilling Water does not kill. But I could freeze it, although I don't actually know if I can. How about Teleport into Bone Zone? I feel like Bone Zone, if anybody could do it, it's Bone Zone. Okay. God damn. I do outspeed. He's just too bulky. This is rough. He's using Soil Drain. Like, he always uses Soil Drain here. I could get rid of the Drought with Fog. Okay, if I bait Solar Beam again, I could go into Eradicate. Yeah, let's do that, actually. So back to Pete on Soil Drain. Theoretically, he could only... Solar Beam here, yeah. I think he has to Solar Beam. We're gonna swap to... And Solar Beam can kill me, so I actually have to hard swap to Eradicate. Perfect. I can do a few things here, actually. I can recover. Actually, I think recover is the play here. It's kind of free. Omnious Wind is also very valid. Just because... I do indeed two-shot, and he wouldn't be able to get a good hit on me. But I think I'm gonna recover. So he does have Eruption, by the way. I don't really know why he would click it. But he does have it. I think I'm just gonna Omnious Wind. Ha! It's just that easy. It's just that easy. Alright, I'm gonna recover now. Get the Shadow Shield. So that way when I kill, I'll be back in a Shadow Shield. It's a kill. And I have plus speed right now, so I outspeed. Get out of my face. I don't know how much it's going to deal to me, but I refuse to believe that it'll one-shot through Shadow Shield. Mega Mega Neum Mega 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 Neum Neum Mega 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 Neum Mega Mega Neum Neum Mega Mega Neum Neum Mega 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 Neum. I gotta die. So he will live everything that I click no matter what. I'm just gonna Omnious Wind it. Not too bad. What's he doing with draining? I mean, as long as he doesn't kill me with crit, I think I'm fine. He does more with crit though than oh my god. Okay. Kind of cracked. Let's recover for Shadow Shield. Okay, he absolutely could have killed me there. And now he can't kill me even with crit, I don't think. Let's Ominous. I'm playing a really risky game here. Is there even a reason for me to be this risky? Probably not. I don't know if, well, my only fear is this Marrow. I guess I could send out Pete. Who most definitely dies to frickin' Solar Beam. Lamau. This thing's ass. It doesn't have sun up. What the hell is it gonna do? It doesn't have chloroplast. I'm gonna go back to Pete. Eat the kiss. Bait the Geiga. Imagine if you click Solar Beam. Aurelion. Perfect. Bait the draining. Back to Pete. Back to Aurelion. 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 Back to Pete. One, two, alright, he's gonna be out of draining kisses here. You have Omega nothing speed. You're out of drainings. I could realistically just stall out its Giga Drains too, but what would he even click on Dipplin? I'm kind of curious. He wouldn't be able to do much damage. He uses Weather Ball. He has no more drainings. Back to Eradicate. Oh, I made a Ghost type Weather Ball. How about that? Wow, that's pretty bad. I do outspeed. I could recover, but I think it's kind of risky for no reason. So I just give it Ghost type Weather Ball. For no reason, by the way. I probably just need to stall its Giga Drains. What is he using? Oh my god. Why did it hit through my disguise? I'm confused. I don't even understand. Was that a bug? Problem is that now I'm faster than it. He needs to weather ball. This ghost type weather ball is kind of kicking my ass right now. I guess I could just stall. Kind of cringe, but you gotta do what you gotta do. Theoretically, Yasuo should eat it. Well, I also think Pete will eat it. Alright, Fog goes away, thank the Lord. I outspeed because of Super Sweet Spirit, Syrup, and I'll just frickin' Ikibi on him. Oh my god! After all of that? I can't even believe I just did that. I just can't even believe I just did that. I cannot even believe I just did that. What was that? I was about to have a whole ass extra deathless stream, and then I freaking did that. Well, there goes my other pivoter. Welcome back, Cosmoem. Now our team's too weak to Ghost. I don't know why that attacked through, but I think that Mimikyu is too scary to use now. That I know that it can just randomly not work. Go with like Ambipom. I mean, Ambipom's immune to Ghost. But yeah, that'll be it for today. Actually, wait. I want to get one more encounter. I can get 2 more encounters, actually. Wow. Necrozma's chillin'. Darmanitan's chillin'. Lampent. Azelf. Yeah, I definitely think just no land encounters to play. Like I just got here for real. First encounter. That is a female Combi. I don't know how good Vespiquen is. That's the hive mind. Oh shit, there's an encounter in here too, isn't there? Ember Path, my guy. We got Rono, we got Avila, we got Klefki. I mean, there's nothing else in here. Maybe we'll just go for it. There's like an area after Ember Path here, right? That Klefki. Redux Klefki. I'm gonna call this Camry. Oh, I can't push rocks yet. The Ashen Woods. What the frick is Taro? What is that? I legitimately have no clue what that is. Watch me get it right now. That is dupes. Eatmore. Eatmore's pretty good in this game, from what I remember. Good Rolf. So what is that thing? Tarot. It is. It's an evolution of Furo Redux. Dark fighting as opposed to... Oh. The, like, dodo berry. This thing looks very mid. Hey Frida, how you doing? Alright, final encounter of the stream, upcoming. Never mind, there's no encounter in this area. I guess now's the perfect time to get the Scyther, right? There's also fire-type starters here, I believe. I got some rare fire mons to sell later. Make sure to come back to check them. I think they're fire starters. Any fire starter. I get to pick one. I can also do the egg, but I'm assuming that's why not, and I don't really want why not. Yeah, I think that'll be it for today. It was a big stream. Made a lot of progress. We beat Watson. And we had a singular death, which honestly in this game, that's not bad. God, the way I lost it was so freaking dumb. We're doing pretty good though. I really think this could be the run. I mean, getting, like, Diplin is just such a cracked pivot mon. It really is. Alright. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great night, everybody. Later, Mitters.